Welcome to Big D, Dallas, Texas, and the house the Pony Express built. Dickerson and James and SMU hoping to restore the glory and get things started in this one. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Mustangs will kick it away to start us off. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. So TCU's offense is on the field for the first time today. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, Dave, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
The give to the tailback. Smashes through. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. And the Horned Frogs want to pick up the tempo. Back to pass. It's Hoover. Quick completion on the out route.
Well, you get the completion, and now it's decision time for the head coach, right? This is a massive one, too. 4th and short on your own end of the field. What do you do?
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. So the SMU Mustangs offense has the ball for the first time. And they seem to believe that they can take big plays away and man coverage by just locking him up in this matchup, David.
And it's hard to lock down a great wide receiver, but a great defensive back versus a great wide receiver, we got a showdown.
Yeah, let's be honest, David. Most defenses don't have a dude like that at cornerback that could do that in a game like this, but this matchup is unique, and it's going to really determine the outcome of the game.
With the catch, it's Bailey.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Looking to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Daniels. Tackle is made after the first down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Trying play action. They get to him as he throws. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Fires to the middle. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
And money down is where you see defenses really understand where the sticks are, play great pass defense, know what's coming, and get off the field.
Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Gonna run it. It's Cook. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. They have had to wear that beat down since the last time these two met, Jesse.
They've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolutely embarrassed. The players, the coaches, the fans. You know, David, coming into this game.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Horned Frogs will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Direct snap. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm, but after that last running play moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
First down.
Used the play fake, now to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponent. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does mean just a little bit more because it's bragging rights, like the Rock.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's got it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The Mustangs will hustle to the line. A 1st down run in the red zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
7, TCU, 0.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
They'll go to the ground. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period.
7, TCU, 0.
They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. Use the play fake, now to throw. The short hands, it's Cook. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now after the short completion, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. The quick out. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. Makes his connection. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Horned Frogs are flying down the field. Looking to throw it again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Richardson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Sweet cut there. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. The Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
And the Horned Frogs will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Looking for a man. It's Hoover. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. 3rd and goal for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Field goal is good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Missouri just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to victory. And that's really the standard there in Columbia. That's a tremendous fan base, and they'll enjoy this one all week. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. He's got it again. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. They'll try to power their way ahead. And the Mustangs pick up the first down.
And obviously, this is one of the best offenses in the country, and it's because they get first downs. Top 10 in the nation picking up first downs. How nice is it to know you can turn around, hand it off to that guy right there, and let him go to work?
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Makes the catch. It's Bailey. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Quarterback checking the play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Hudson. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Pulls it in, it's Bailey.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a run.
And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain.
And this offense has got it all, right? It's just been tough. This defense is on its heels, can't figure it out. A bunch of plays in a row now, a bunch of success. This offense is doing what they want to do, how they want to do it. Defense is going to need to do something different to try to mix up this rhythm.
Set up for 2nd and short after that completion. To throw, it's Jennings. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
It doesn't matter who it is, receivers, in this case, a tight end. You get open, you sometimes start to look at that green space in front of you, and you just take your eye off the football, lose your concentration a little bit, and miss that opportunity for possibly a big play.
Moving deeper into enemy territory, move the chains, it's 1st down at the 27. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Touchdown, Mustangs!
The great thing about
14, TCU 3.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out
right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, let's...
He uncorks one deep. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He's got it down the middle. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Hoover. Getting some heat. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The Horned Frogs decide to punt it away. On the move, it's Smith. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Just enough time for one final play of the half. He's looking to throw it. Blasted as he lets it go. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most.
And the Horned Frogs will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. And there he goes. I thought he was gone for sure, but he's out of bounds at the 6. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, SMU! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back. These guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Dances away from 1. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. The Horned Frogs headed quickly to the line. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment defense.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. That last one was just a crushing penalty for this defense. Here comes 2nd and 1. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. They're trying to get to him. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Horned Frogs send out the punt unit. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Running back goes in motion. He leaves it with the back. At the 45 on his way. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one, Reese, that this team was going to try to use their speed and take advantage of it, and they did right there. Nice gain on the run play to the right.
Found plenty of running room in that defense. They've got to find a way to get there and make the tackle in the open field.
Yeah, and they got to do a good job with their eyes, finding the football, and they've got to get a lot of bodies to this guy because he is fast.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs! And the stomping has commenced.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing.
TCU 3.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Hoover. Got his man in the middle. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Fights off a defender. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. The Horned Frogs will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they wanted in the 1st half and starting off the 2nd half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
I think they called that knowing they weren't going to hit a home run. So why would you call it that? Well, you call it so 3rd down becomes an easier down. It's not 3rd and long where I have to pass the football. Now all options on the table.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting 1st downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including running the football. You have got to be physical when facing off against this offense.
And the Mustangs have this offense rolling. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Coming after him. He's going to run it. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Pressure coming. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. To the air, it's Jennings. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a...
The expressway is wide open, and he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage to him. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside. Touchdown, SMU! And the route is on. On to attempt the try. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking in front.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is...
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off play action on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. Heaves it into trouble, and he finds trouble with the pick. A big turnover here for the defense to end the quarter. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. First down to start the drive after the break. Running to the left. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. They go to the ground. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
The clock is my friend. If I can do this late in the ball game with a lead and I can continue to run the football and they have no answers, well, then I'm going to walk away with a win. So, listen, I wouldn't change a thing. I'd keep pounding the football, keep running the clock.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll try the run. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll try to run for it. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Mustangs will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. On the move is the 30. Oh, look out on the right. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And after the really good gain on first down, they'll try to finish it off on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They've moved it right to the edge, and they need 1 more yard for the touchdown on 3rd down. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
What a huge stop by the defense, forcing the 4th down and making the 4th down and goal a little bit harder by getting a lost yardage play. Nice job, Bowen.
Touchdown, Mustangs! And the beatdown has ensued. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the 1st. Looking for a man. It's Seals. Gets it out quickly. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, they pick up the 1st against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is If you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes, and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to the air one more time. Pocket starts to collapse. With the catch, it's Sanders. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. But now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. That is coverage just the way they designed it, and they've got him backed up. Pulls his way forward. Strong run and a pickup of 5 out to the 15. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. To the ground with the back. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Wants to throw on first down. Time to take a shot. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Now 2nd and 10. They'll run it on the counter. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5.
And this is exactly where you're going to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
He turns that loose down the right side. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Boy, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. Wasting no time throwing on this